I'm just gonna wait here. It's gonna be a fun live stream today. Okay. So, I have stupidly broken my thermal camera in the pursuit of trying to make it better. I think it still works, although there was a little bit of a pss, but I think I'll just show you. This is my thermal camera. It's currently in a lot of bits and pieces. So what I was trying to do is to print like a whole new enclosure, because I changed it from being an outie USB-C to being a regular innie USB-C. And this modification went absolutely fine. I know this works. I have tested this. This is perfect. Unfortunately, the little cable that I plugged in and unplugged multiple times over, this side is fine, but eventually this side, this side came off. And I think the pads are still there, and I do still have the connector somewhere here. There it is. It's itty bitty. Where are we? Oh god, it's so itty bitty. So we still have the connector, but it has a whole bunch of broken pins underneath. So that's not fun. But yeah, this is the actual module where it connects into. And everything here looks fine. Although we did have a tiny bit of a blowout right on the cable here. So there's a couple ways of trying to fix this. One would be to just try to get a new connector and solder a new connector on there. But I have tried finding this itsy bitsy little connector, and honestly I didn't have too much luck, just because there's so many different ones. I might be able to try to fix the pins on this one and try to bring it back to life. And I think that's what I'm going to try first. And if that doesn't work, we will explore other options. But yeah, let's start with trying to fix that. So let's zoom this microscope in as far as it can, because gosh darn is this bit tiny. Oh. I perceive that being an issue. Okay. I can't see anything. Wow, this is going to be a very microscope heavy stream.
Pyro has said, hello.
Hello Pyro, how you doing? You excited by my discovery today? Okay, I'm gonna grab the sharpest tweezers I have
Pyro
available.
said, yeah, /.
Okay, so let's try to, I guess first straight, oh my god, where is it?
Pyro said, I am doing good. Had my first workday today.
Hell yeah, how did it go? Let's try to straighten these out. I hope that didn't break them. Are these missing or are they here? They are.
Pyro said, it was a lot of information XD.
Ah, shit, that one broke off. Fuck. Okay, so we're missing 2 pins. Now, I have it under some relatively good authority that I don't think there's actually that many things that actually go in here.
Yeah, wokey.
It, in fact, brokey wokey. By my stupidity. So I think these ones are connected. I should get a probe on these. Hold on. Oh, hello. Oh, that's been a while. There it goes. Yay. Let's go into continuity mode and untangle my leads. Fantastic. Okay, let's see how many of these are actually the same thing. So this first one, okay, that's the same thing. That scared me. Yes, desk is operational. Fantastic. I really missed having that feature. Are these connected? Oh, they're not. Crap. I was really hoping that they would have built-in redundancy. Okay. No, those don't seem to be connected. Okay. So then, are these? No.
Valtsu said, Re.
How you doing? Okay. Okay, so I think those are
Pyro
all
said,
ground.
we need a sound of a chip or cap blowing up XD.
Yeah, we need a lot of different sounds. So, yeah, I think these are ground. Oh man, I really hope that they would have redundancy pins, but they don't seem to. Crap. So, how many pins actually are needed to go to the thing? Because if these four are just ground, some of these are going to have
Pyro
to be
said,
power.
yes.
I don't remember, is this ground or power? No, this is going to be ground. I think this one is 5 volt? That seems like 5 volt. Where do you go? And then this is going to be some form of data going in. Oh god, this is going to be a repair and a half, isn't it? So I can try desoldering this and then using some tiny wire that I've not had to do a proper repair with yet, and just recreate the connections. This will be a fun one. Where did I put the cable? Is the cable still here? It is. Okay.
Josh Kane said, hello.
Hello, Josh. How you doing? Okay, so 2 pins broken on here. This is fine. Okay, so maybe at the very least we can keep this, because this side is fine. Go away. We can keep this side, flip over. We can keep this side as a regular socket, and then on this side we can maybe do a hot fix with some wires. Man, I really wish these were redundant pins. That would have made it so much easier. Or do we just try putting this back on and hope that these 2 pins don't carry anything important? I like that idea. Let's try that one. Okay, can I move this slightly out the way because it's actually very inconvenient.
Valtsu said, haha.
Right, let's push this here. Nope, other way around. Oh god. How am I gonna blue tack? It's always blue tack. Maybe tape? Maybe tape will do a better job at holding it down. Where did I put my tape? Tape. Right, let's push that down. So first I want to see how hard is it to actually tin, well, at least slightly reflow those bits there. Soldering iron is turning on. Okay, let's see, focus, there he is. Oh wow, I do not have the bit for this. I don't think this is the thinnest bit I have. It is possible that today's repair is going to be a monumental failure. And I will have
Pyro said, please use some flux.
No. The thing has flux already in it. What's the point? There. It's the tiniest drop of flux. Why has my soldering iron stopped? Okay, maybe I'll grab a bigger bit. A ever so slightly bigger bit can't hurt, right? Let's try this one.
Darren Fitzpatrick said, clean your soldering tip, mate.
No. I like it dirty. That's all right. Okay, now we get into the fun part. Trying to get this connector back on here. I really do want to use my reflow station, but I am 100% going to burn this little connector. Ugh. Maybe some more flux to hold it in place. Oh, bent it. One of my neighbors is singing incredibly loudly. Mellow Labs does not always have live music, but apparently sometimes now it does. Okay, let's see. Oh god, it's sliding all over the place. I don't think this method of fixing it has any chance to work.
Pyro said, maybe remove the solder blobs on the edge of the connector pads.
It's too late now. If this works, I am going to be so extremely careful with this camera going forwards. For like the first week, and then I'll use it the same way I used to use it. Maybe they're
Pyro
connected.
said, how did it break in the first place?
So one of my side projects was converting it from being a USB-C outie, this is a USB-C out, to being a USB-C innie, so that I can just plug in any USB-C cable to actually get it working. And honestly, this stage of the upgrade, completely fine, works perfectly. Where it failed is the fact that I kept unplugging and plugging it back in with the thing, and eventually the little connector that's on here just gave way. But it worked all the way up till then. I'm going to give this a little bit of a reflow, actually. Let me put one of those itsy bitsy nozzles on it. What do you guys think is a good temperature? 250? I'm on 420. Why are we...
Pyro said, 450. Pyro said, don't. Valtsu said, all the hell.
all the heat. 250. That's 250. That's... I don't think we've got a connection on those here.
Deadly Dave said, melt damn you. Pyro said, what is the solder temp?
250-ish.
Valtsu said, put 300 maybe.
$300 it is. If it goes
Vic
wrong,
said,
it's
"Ciao,
Volks's
ragazzi.
problem.
What are we destroying today? Pyro said, maybe set it a little higher, else you will melt the connector.
We're not destroying something, we're actually trying to fix my thermal camera. Because my silly little goof accidentally broke the connector that connects the camera to the USB interface. By the way, I have done extra work in preparation for this live stream. We now have a backup API key. So if the API gods decide that my key has run out, we should just fall back if the code is implemented properly. Uh-oh, I'm burning a cable. Uh-oh, I really burnt that cable, fuck. It's fine, FlexiSpot will send me another disc if I burn the cables off of this one, right? Right? Okay. I don't really want to give this a go just yet. I really don't think we've got any kind of connection on this.
Darren Fitzpatrick said, could you forgot about the connector and use link wires to join both boards?
That is plan B or C. Depends how I feel. That is an emergency plan, yes. So this
Pyro
connector
said,
has
today's API key is 1F09D585351161311BA7C86471F76A382.
You're not supposed to
Valtzer
share
said,
those
you need a
Pyro.
smaller tip face with tears of joy.
Well, I've tried a smaller
Vic
tip,
said,
but the smaller tip
LOL.
sucked. So 2 of these are already broken. So I already have low hopes of this working. But I guess kind of momenty of truth.
Valtzer said, no, the API key is 615806BA2BBA45847B44BDDBF0A0669.
No, that's the not backup one. That's the main one.
Pyro said, let's see the expensive magic smoke. Valtzer said, yes. Valtzer said, smoke.
Okay. You guys asked for a connector 1. Connector 2. And now we grab another USB-C cable.
Deadly Dave said, you might give that an alt clean before plugging it in.
I
Ari
did,
said,
kinda.
meow hello carrot dash carrot.
Hello.
Valtzer said, too late XD. Vic said, are you sure the API key is not .msuiht2usdaelzbvusstch355k6bda5ac057b0 of j8xcsolmfy4t1qbhl29sgdbpmjdxwdlt udn4hbh2 ujugoat0c.
Okay, so fingers crossed, everybody. That's on.
Vic said, LMAO.
Computer didn't go to done, which makes me not feel so great about this. Do we even detect it in device manager?
Pyro said, let's ask ChatGPT for the API key. Valtzer said, yes.
I don't think it's coming up.
Deadly Dave said, did in.
No, it does not seem to. I don't know if it's because of the cable though, so let's try. I don't see why it would be, but let's try a different cable. Microscope. Darkness. Nothing. And the other way.
Jordy T said, boo.
Boo. Nothing. Okay. Now that can mean many
Vic said,
things.
Shriek. Jordy T said at Vic hello.
So that's either the camera is fucked, or we just don't have the right pins that it needs to work. Could it be that we plugged it in the wrong way around? I don't think that would be it. I have a feeling these pins are the same both ways. Hmm.
Josh Kane said, should we ask Hey Siri what is the API key? Vic said, Hoy.
Hoy.
Deadly Dave said, is power being provided? Could be that those 2 pins were for data. That would be why no did in.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
PCTS99 said, flux is an insulator at low voltages. It interferes with connections.
Right, let's see if we get any kind of power up here. First of all, let's check if we actually have ground continuity. Well, that's not the worst thing. Okay, so we have ground. Do we have... Let's unplug this for a second. Do we have whatever this pin is? Oh my god, it's so annoying to test because everything's fucking flipped. Ooh. Okay, I think that's... is that 5 volt? Let's plug it in and check. I think that might be 5 volt. So if so, we've got power going to the board. Oh, I turned it off. That was a smart move. Okay, yeah, no, that's power. So we have power going to the board. Now we just have to find the data. I bet you one of those 2 cables is what it needed for data, which would be very annoying.
Vic said, clean it.
Fine, I'll clean it. Really wish I didn't have to unplug it and plug it back in every single time. I really don't think the dirt is the problem though. I don't remember which side was the side I fixed. Oh, never mind. It's this side. Yeah, I really don't think that the flux in there was the issue. Brush. Alcohol.
Deadly Dave said at Pyrofake GPT do not use 0001 I am an AI.
I think I'm cleaning the wrong connector. Or the right one. I actually have no idea anymore. This one shit? No, this one's factory. It's this one. There. This one has had so much alcohol on it, it's basically hangover. Cool.
Valtsa said, I actually need a brush XD. Elmist Guzman said, almost professional. Valtsa said, you use Tips ATM.
I have Q-tips, but I'm gonna have to go get them. I like the brush. The brush does the job. Okay, I really wanna poke these pins to test whether they all have connectivity, but it's really fucking annoying with it being flipped like that. Shit. Okay, we're gonna bend it like Beckham. There's a reference that 4 people will understand. Okay. Yes, I'm sure there's something about not bending these like that, but at this point, I don't think it matters. Are you gonna beep? Beep for me. Beep. Okay. So let's go from here. Okay. Okay, good. Shit. Wait. Did we get connectivity on these two? What? How the fuck? Are those...
Valtsu said, heya.
I just realized something stupid. Wait, hold on. I'm measuring on the joints where we have connectivity, not on the pins that are actually touching. I bought special tiny probes for this, and oh my god, they are still too big. Okay, yeah, so we don't have connectivity on those two. And then we have connectivity on that, there. There, and there. Okay. So it's going to be those two pins that are the most important, aren't they? Are we... That's what goes into the connector, isn't it? On the plus side, if this works, we might not have to do all of the cables with this shitty fine wire. We might just have to do like 2. Right? USB, 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 BSU. There you are. Okay, so computer says nothing. Right, let's see if we can probe data on this camera to see where it goes. So this right here is data. And obviously it goes through resistors and transistors, and it doesn't give me a beep beep. This is very unkind of you. Isopropyl alcohol. Gotta remove some of that hot glow. Hot glue PO.
Vic said, BRRRR.
Brr. Okay. So that's where my data comes out of. Where does that go? Well, that's not what I'm probing though, is it? But thank you anyway. Of course you do. Oh my god, it's going to be the two broken pins, isn't it? So it's that one. Can somebody take notes? It's this one. And blue is that one. Okay, so this one and that one.
Deadly Dave said, notes.
This one and that one. And those are the two broken pins, aren't they? That would be those two. They're not. What?
PCTS99 said, it's this one and that one.
It's this one and that one. Perfect, thank you. Wait, so it's not those two? These are the two broken ones. I'm looking at the correct side, right? Yeah, that's factory. That's mellow. So the two that we're not getting are actually on this side. This one and that one, which would be this one and that one. So where the fuck do those two go?
Vic said, yep.
So where do those two go?
Vic said, correct.
Okay, so it's hopeful because that goes to a non-existent resistor and that goes to that. Right. So let's try to plug in this cable like so and find out. Let me zoom out slightly. Can I zoom out? Hello? Let's try to probe this connector and the origin points. Am I covering that? I am covering that. Gosh darn it. There. So we can touch bits. Oh, let me get some gosh darn blue tack.
Chloe Madison said, sup nerds.
What up, Chloe? How you doing? Right, let's continue probing. So, right. That should be ground. Lovely. That should also be ground. Huh? Okay, maybe that isn't ground. Weird. Okay, let's move on to this pin. Okay. Okay, so it's not data, it's not ground, it's not any of these. That one's a question mark. Okay, so that one is data. So that would imply that this one is the other data. Oh my god, why are you so tiny? That would be correct. Cool, so 5 volts would be one of these, I think. Or not? Oh, where? Wait. 5 volts, jumping across there, going through here. So that's 5 volts. Oh. So then that's ground. What the fuck is ground?
Vic said, "Dinned out indeed. The other side is the broken connection, right?"
No, this is the broken connection. Why am I getting contact here, but not on this pad here? So this...
Vic said, "No, I mean posit of the dinned out." Valtsu said, "Are you sure it's ground? You are not getting contact."
What the fuck you beeping at me for? That's a very good question. Where is ground connected down here? Ground control.
Vic said,
to
"Beep beep
me.
beep."
Beep beep beep. I have been hearing...
Valtsu said, "Indeed."
I have been hearing a multimeter beep for way too long this week. That's ground. Oh, so that's not ground. The fuck? I thought that was ground. Was I tapping this? I guess maybe I was tapping that. Yeah, well, this test point isn't ground. Shit.
Valtsu said, ha ha ha.
So is the only one we don't have ground over here? Where the fuck is ground? I could have sworn that ground was one of the side ones. Huh? Oh, my fucking multimeter fell asleep. Why do you do that? No, that's the wrong button. I need to select.
Valtsu said, LOL.
No wonder it's not fucking beeping.
Vic said, LMAO.
LMFAO. Oh my god, okay, fantastic. It's not broken side or good side. I should really mark these. Okay, that's the good side. Cool, let's plug that back in.
Deadly Dave said, ground is ZZZZZZ.
Ground is ZZ. Oh. Okay, so now do we have ground? We have ground there. Do we have 5 volts? I'll take that as a yes. Do we have data? Which I believe was...
YTFP Chris said, no grabunding strap.
Cool. Data.
Vic said, glorious beep beep beep.
Glorious beep beep beep.
Deadly Dave said, check the gold part of the connector.
Yeah. We got that data. And that data, right? So we have power, we have data, which means it might be fucked if it doesn't work. Let's plug that in. Let's connect USB-C. And
Valtsu said, rip camera.
And I'm not hearing a to-dum. Okay.
Vic said, ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, we are getting ground on the other side. Are we getting the full 5 volts on the other side? We are getting 5 volts on the other side. Maybe the camera doesn't go to doing. Maybe the camera just works without to dinging. Right? That's an option, right? Cameras do work without to dinging. Okay, well, the software doesn't recognize it, so...
Valtsu said, haha.
Fuck. Oh good, we've got test points on the back here. We are getting VBus. I don't know what any of these other ones are. Mossy? Cluck? Hold? RX0? TX?
Vic said, but you have two connections that are not connecting. One to nothing and the other to... what?
It seems that also nothing. They don't seem to go anywhere. One goes to a resistor that isn't there, and the other one goes to a different
Valtsu
resistor.
said,
But I don't
are you
think
sure
they're
it's not
actually-
nothing?
I mean, I guess I'm not sure. Let's see where data goes over here.
Valtsu said, what if it needs that one resistor that is there? Deadly Dave said at Valtsu hahaha Brian.
Okay, what if... Now hear me out here. I ordered the same camera
Vic said,
from Amazon.
USB-C is fancy like that.
I ordered the same camera from
Vic said,
Amazon,
face with tongue.
and then I swapped the cables, and I returned it to Amazon, being like, I don't know what to tell you. It just didn't work. I turned it on. I downloaded the app, and it just didn't work. And then I have to take it back.
Valtsu said, LOL.
Oh, do I? Right, let's have a look at where this leads. So one broken pad goes here, which goes to these broken pads.
Deadly Dave said, that's a great plan, just make sure not to make a video of your criming.
It's not a crime. Just depends. I don't think it's a crime. So yeah, this is where so these two are data. These two are the broken ones. So one side of the broken bit goes to a trace which has nothing connected to it.
Vic
And by
said,
the looks of
hardly
it,
crime when Amazon is just landfilling returns.
so that goes nowhere. There's no vias or anything taking that down to the other side. The other side is here. This is the
Deadly
other
Dave
broken
said,
pin.
I wasn't saying I didn't approve, winky face.
But I don't know where that goes. Oh, goes to whatever that is. Is that ground or data? Fuck is that? Fuck? Oh, it's ground. So it's another grounding pin. But with a resistor on it. How big of a resistor?
Valtsu said, you might need it.
Let's find out.
Vic said, that's ground.
That is a 5K resistor. So is this one pin being pulled down enough to fuck me over?
Valtzer said, yeah, you most def need it.
Okay, let's plug this in and try to figure out where this one specific pin goes on this circuit board.
Vic said, USB-C is finicky like that.
I'll take your word for it.
Valtzer said, don't think that's USB related.
Nor do I. Oh, okay. Well, I'm beep checking without being in
Vic
beep
said,
mode, so
it
that's
isn't.
good. No, but it might be something that tells the camera like, hey, I'm here.
Vic said, I just hate USB-C.
Why? I've been upgrading everything to USB-C. I've got a video coming out soon where I've upgraded my flatbed scanner to USB-C. It's up on Patreon if anybody's interested. Along with updates on projects that I'm working on. Literally sent an update there today before starting the stream. Pyro can confess it was a very good update. Oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb. I'm trying to
Vic said,
probe.
I upgraded my multimeter to USB-C, still don't like it.
I'm trying to probe where the pin goes. It's the broken pin. Of course it's not gonna beep.
Valtzer said, ha ha ha. Josh Kane said, I have been updating/upgrading my things to USB-C too.
For the win. Okay. So let's once again check which pin we're trying to probe.
Josh Kane said, notes. Vic said, I am not laughing.
Which side is... I really need to put a mark on which side is broken and which one isn't. This one's... That's factory. That's my stupidity. Cool. I mean, I guess technically my stupidity is factory, but I don't think I want to tell my mum that. Camera focus.
Vic said, remember to mark it?
Okay. It's the middle pin. Middle pin here. So now if I try to do that by connecting it in, it's the middle pin on this side. Here. So it's
Valtzer
this
said,
one.
middle pin right here.
So it's this one.
Vic said, noted.
let's try. I'm gonna give myself one of those.
Vic said, it's the one right there.
It's that one right there, ain't it?
Vic said, in the middle.
Yeah, that one in the middle. Don't make me forget it. That one.
Vic
That
said,
one right there in the
on
middle.
that side.
Yep, that one there. Man, what would I do without you guys?
Pyro said, did I miss anything?
Yep. Somebody else catch him up. Honestly, chat, catch up Pyro. Why do I always have to do it? Let chat have fun. I've got an itchy back.
Valtzer said, mellow stupid.
Accurate.
Vic said, we would laugh less. Pyro said, magic smoke is released. Vic said, factory mistake even. Deadly Dave said at Pyro not yet.
I can't get that one. I need to get a stupidly tiny. Can I get... Should I even try to solder a wire to this bit right here, or should I just... Oh my god. Okay, is it just because you're dirty?
Valtzer said, clean your tip.
My tip is clean, I showered. Oh, you meant the soldering iron, sorry.
Vic said, always clean your tip. Pyro said, don't sand your tip.
Clean your tip, don't sand your tip. This is my tip, I'll do with it whatever I want to do with it.
Valtzer said, no sandpaper. Valtzer said, that's bad. Vic said, sanding.
It can't even burn through fucking 3D print. Oh. I'm getting a read error, that's why it's not heating up.
Valtzer said, ah ha 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 ha.
Well. Now it's working. Now it's dirty again.
Vic said, LOL. Vic said, that's 2 for 2.
I don't think I should try soldering it here. I think I should find where that goes and try to solder it somewhere else. Good sir, where do you lead? Doesn't help that this is like a 30 layer PCB.
Chloe Madison said, put your tip in a drill before sanding for an even removal of material.
But they told me not
Valtsu
to.
said, yup.
But they just told me not to sand my tip. Okay. How the fuck do I check?
Vic said, all I see is helicoptering now.
Helicopter, helicopter. You're welcome. It was one of the middle ones, but I don't remember which one. So I'm going to put my probe on both of them and go from there.
Vic said, beep. Vic said, beep.
Thanks, Vic.
Vic said, that one on that side?
Yep. My god, do these fucking go anywhere? Ugh. Like, there is no way I can tell where that goes by just looking at it. I assume it goes underneath. If it even goes anywhere. Alright, let's go back to plan A.
Vic said, it's always the last place you check, it would be senseless to keep checking anyway.
Doomed. Click hold. PCB revision 4. Why can't companies just make PCBs public information? That would be so helpful. Wouldn't that just help the world?
Vic said, beep. YTFP Chris said, that one with the thing next to that one with the stuff.
Yeah, that one exactly. That's the one I meant. Oh god, watch scared the shit out of me. Turns out I just reached my daily goals. Oh my god. Can I please get some solder on this? It doesn't help that I'm trying to do that on a giant ass heatsink. Okay, good as it's getting. Did I fucking wipe it off somehow? It fell off, didn't it? Okay. Shut up.
Vic said, beep beep beep.
Shut up. I'm gonna end up melting this connector off, and I'm really gonna be left with nothing but option D.
Vic said, yes Master P.
P? How many masters are there?
Vic said, face with tongue equals P. Valtsu said, fluyux.
Fouillon.
Valtsu said, it's pain to watch this.
It's painful to do! Oh, stop hitting the blue tack. Did I get blue tack in there? Oh, I did, didn't I?
Vic said, comedy on my end.
Maybe I should send this to like Rossmann Group. We can make a speech about how this is bullshit for some reason.
YTFP Chris said, what not to do by brilliant. Vic said, you connected the pins.
I'm so tempted to just scrape this whole connector off. You know what? Let's try that. Let's just give that a go. Let's see if we can just peel that connector off.
Vic said, full destruction.
Not full, just try not to destroy anything else apart from this connector.
Valtsu said, on today's episode Mello is destroying already destroyed camera.
I just think we haven't taken apart anything on the live stream since I've moved here, so, you know.
Vic said, I was right when I asked, what are we destroying today?
We're still trying to fix it.
Elmas Guzman said, flux please. Valtzer said, haha. Vic said, trying. Valtzer said, this doesn't look like fixin'.
Well, that's because we haven't started
Deadly
yet.
Dave said, ha you tried doing it properly ha ha ha. Elmas Guzman said, goodbye pads. Pyro said, Mellow the Builder, can we fix it? No it's FCKED. YTFP Chris said, worst Mars ever.
Worst what?
YTFP Chris said, worst s'mores ever.
I fucking got this. Maybe putting the heat gun directly under the wires for my standing desk was not the greatest idea.
Elmas Guzman said, sounds like a great location. Not. Vic said, see connected.
Okay. Clean pads. So now we suffer in silence. How do I prepare this wire to be soldered?
Vic said, yeah. Now. Now what?
Now the real fun begins.
Deadly Dave said, did in. Too soon?
Way too soon. Okay, this is sliding all over the place. Please stop.
Vic said, about an hour.
Is that how long we've been going?
Vic said, Conan did again.
Oh well, maybe I peaked with the washing machine and everything else from there is just downhill.
Elmas Guzman said, more heat please. Vic said, feeding time is here. TTYL.
I don't know what TTYL means, but okay. Enjoy your feeding time.
Deadly Dave said, could you print a little holder for the PCB that also hold the wire in place?
I could, but I don't have time for that.
Elmas Guzman said, you could just buy some helping hands. Deadly Dave said, oh also TTYL equals talk to you later.
Ah, that makes sense. I'm not up to date on acronyms. Still learning the ones from my old job. I have the Pokemon theme tune stuck in my head. I don't even like Pokemon. This is at a scale where I cannot see with my naked eye. I don't think there's any solder on that. How was you guys' weekend? What'd you guys get up to? Fucking...
Pyro said, I ran a 7 kilometers obstacle run.
Sick. Did you get a medal?
Pyro said, better, a t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Drew Meager said, I started working on a MX7000 light bar.
Cool. I think I started like 3 projects during this weekend. And that was during the time I told myself, I am not working this weekend, I'm just taking it chill. And then I finished Cyberpunk, and 3 projects spawned out of nowhere. I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm not going anywhere with this. I have seen so many like laptop board
Drew
repair
Meager said,
videos.
that's usually how it goes for me as well.
And I was like, you know what? I feel like I could do this. Every time I see them do this exact shit, I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty confident that I could do this. And now I'm realizing how much practice they have had, and also how much they cut out of the video. Yes. I'm not so confident in pin number 2 though. But I'm worried that if I touch it, I'm gonna have to redo them. Okay, on to row 2. Oh no, did one of them break off? Please don't tell me one of them broke off. Ah! It was number 2, wasn't it? I fucking knew it. It looked like a weak little bitch.
Pyro said, BRB, going to eat?
Fine. Oh, I just fucking disconnected one.
Deadly Dave said, it's almost eating time for me too. When I get back to Din, right?
That seems very unlikely, but yeah. Okay, well, I've just disconnected a whole bunch of them again. I have a feeling when you come back, it is not going to be Didin. It's going to be a more ragey Didin. I'm gonna try a different tip. Oh my god, this one keeps erroring. Good. This is a fresh tip. I have not used this one yet. Oh my god, fuck off.
Deadly Dave said, what about using the blue tack to hold all the wires in place and solder them all at once?
I don't... yeah, I don't think that really works on this scale, and also not having peripheral 3D vision during this whole thing is also very painful right now. I'm basically guessing how far away I am from the actual pad.
Leon said, that's why I always use my scope of 30 degrees angle, that way it's much easier to determine the depth.
That's an interesting tip. I'm missing one. Did I just manage to skip a pad somehow? Okay, fantastic. I don't think anybody told Vazu that I did the desk. Okay. 4 out of 16. Let's get some more solder on these points. Wait, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. So that's 5. Oh, so it's 20. It's not 16, it's 20. Okay, 15 to go. Yay.
Tom B said, pretend you wire and turn your iron temp up.
My iron temp is pretty much as high as it should be, but I'm trying to pretend this wire, but it does not want to be turned. Oh my god, did you attach when I wasn't looking? How the fuck? I am gonna not question this miracle. Hello, by the way. Ah.
Tom B said, perfect.
Ion, this one's ugly. Ah. I don't trust that one. I think you need more solder. Okay, good enough. And that's one more on this side. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan. Which we all know it won't. I'm still taking bets on whether this is going to work after the fact. I put the odds at, oh fuck no, it's got two more. Well, never mind. I put the odds quite low. Stop it.
Elmas Guzman said, I give it a 30% chance. Vic said, back.
Welcome back. You have missed nothing.
Drew Meager said, you got this.
Thank you for your positivity. But it's not welcome here. Get out. I need my, honestly, scissors. Oh, scalpel. Let's go with scalpel.
Elmas Guzman said, 30% of the time it works 100% of the time.
I like those odds.
Josh Kane said, he already had this. Vic said, I miss the enjoyment of seeing others suffering. Is that about an app description?
Yep. Oh, did I just break that one out? Oh, I did, didn't I? I don't have a UV resin to cure
Vic said,
this quickly.
enjoyment. Enjoyment.
Schadenfreude.
Joseph Taylor said, what about resin printer resin?
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. Hello Joseph, by the way. I asked...
Vic said, those Germans know how to say it.
Indeed. I asked Get Lifty about the thing, and he said he's up for it, but he's not sure if he's going to be at home or if he's going to be in where he is now. But he's up for it. Don't you dare make love. You can fuck,
Joseph
but
Taylor
don't make
said,
love.
cool.
Everything is falling apart. My life is pain.
I bet I still have the email for Top Don. I probably could have just emailed them and asked for a new one. Well, it's done now.
Vic said, now over to our sponsor BetterHelp.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? Did one of them just come off? Having a tough day at the office? Well, sponsor BetterHelp is here to help. Because sometimes everyone needs a screen time. BetterHelp can connect you to sometimes licensed professionals. Don't
Vic
forget.
said, made you laugh grinning face.
Don't forget, it's your responsibility to make sure that your psychiatrist is certified. Ain't that funny? That's a real thing. It's your responsibility to check whether your psychiatrist is certified on a platform for psychiatry. Okay, maybe. Right. Problem is I've already forgotten which bits connect where. So this may be an interesting experiment, but first we have to remove the connector that's on here. Heat, please. By the way, don't forget to like the smash button. don't forget to subscribe to someone's channel. Joseph's. Everybody subscribe to Joseph. Just click on his name in the in the chat. It's Joseph Taylor, and subscribe to his channel. You can watch his videos whilst you wait for me to heat up this this pad here. It's a good video. I recommend it.
Elmas Guzman said, flux please.
No. Fluxless. Fluxless life. God, that's a complicated one to say. See, now it's made everything dirty.
Elmas Guzman said, pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Take the cherry.
Leon said, flux pretty please.
I already fluxed all over it. This is a lot more destructive than it was on the other side. Oh, fuck.
Josh Kane said, would you build a Voron 0.23D printer?
2.0. Yeah, I do like some of the 2.0 ones.
Vic said, rip pads.
I would. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. Salvageable. My god, I keep having to stand on my tippy toes.
Vic said, balls.
Great balls of fire.
Oh, what have I done? I have combined all the pads into one mega pad. Would make it easier to solder.
Vic said, listening BAFK. Josh Kane said, I'm working on building a Voron 2.4350 with 6 tool heads. Elmist Guzman said,
Jeez.
Great balls of fire.
Great balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Is AC/DC still touring? I don't think so. I think they're like way too old for that now.
Josh Kane said, put flux on the solder wick.
You people are obsessed with flux.
Tom B said, you won't need to contact all of your wires as some of those traces pass though and a few pads are just ground so only need one ground.
Hopefully not.
Josh Kane said, it will pull the solder off the pads lots easier. Elmist Guzman said, flux helps the solder flow.
No, that's heat. Heat does that. Flux just makes everything dirty and sticky.
Josh Kane said, dry flux does that.
Okay, so now, which of these wires go to where? Because I didn't write that down. Okay, so that goes like that. Oh, fuck. Wire fell off. Maybe I'll just email Top Don. I'm sure they'll understand, right? Okay, so I was trying to improve your shitty product. Then I accidentally made it shittier. It's not a shitty product, it's a decent thermal camera. Oh my god, it's already 8.
Josh Kane said, yes, I believe they will.
I burnt my finger. Ow. I think this time around they would probably want a video for it. Okay, let's alcohol that. Tiny torture test.
Josh Kane said, more searchable content for your channel.
I guess that's kind of true. Are you two too close of friends? Two better not be touching. Oh, you're like on the edge of the pad. It's gonna be a long night, boys and girls. Nah, let's be honest, just girls. Let's identify which ones are the ground pins, because from there we can kind of work our way forwards. Okay, they're all ground pins. What? Don't tell me they're all fucking touching. Please God, don't let them all be touching. Doesn't look like they are. A couple little bowls. Oh my God, I cannot. The microscope is so close, I cannot get in under it. Oh, I broke the tip of my scalpel. I don't think they're touching, right? I think I keep touching this prong because it's 3D. Okay, so this one is ground. I assume that means that this one is also ground. Okay, you two don't have a coating, so stop making friends. And keep touching you. Okay. These two are ground. You and you. The worst part of these live streams is the fact that I'm actually like on a very good routine now, where I wake up, I go to the gym, I go to sleep, and the fucking pit. I forget to drink water. I'm just gonna take a break, scroll for the Instagrams. Right, where did you fuck off from? Ah, good, it's the ground one. Should I put like super glue on these after I've attached them? Chat, thoughts? Super glue them down?
Pyro said, any magic smoke yet?
Believe it or not, no, we didn't get that far. My current contemplation is gluing them down with super glue so that they stop trying to leave.
Vic said, bummer. Vic said, also back.
Oh, are you two eating together?
Vic said, he could wish.
I don't think Pyro would share one of his army meals with you. Need to buy...
Pyro said, aren't we all? There is always someone somewhere eating.
Lucky. There's always someone somewhere that isn't. If I can put hot glue on it. Hot glue should work, right? If I need to reverse it, I can. And it would keep it...
Vic said, I was more thinking about sharing the amazing food my partner makes.
Ah. Pyro also makes good food.
Vic said, no resin?
I do have resin. I would rather it be slightly more reversible because also I still have not a lot of idea of where all of these connect specifically on the other board. By the way, on Discord we have a food channel where we specifically send pictures of good food that we made. I recommend. Good channel. 10 out of 10 channel. Better than mellow memes. Nobody posts on mellow memes. No mellow memes have been made in a while. I'm disappointed at the amount of mellow memes. Right. So... Now we have to connect all those.
Vic said, I'm too old to be enthusiastic about Discord. Vic said, I fear.
I ain't gonna force you. Or will I? I won't. I don't care. I assume Discord is going to die like all the other platforms eventually do at some point. Sorry, I just questioned my mortality for a minute.
Vic said, they all do. Vic said, or they are being taken over by fascists. Josh Kane said, one must have a Discord to come to an understanding.
I don't think you're supposed to be coming on Discord. I don't think they like that. trying to pretend the wires before I have to.
Josh Kane said, yes, true.
Coming is against Discord's TOS. My headphones are slowly dying. Not just battery life. Recently they've started screaming at me when noise cancellation is on. And right now, when solder touches the soldering iron, they buzz. I don't know why, but when these two touch, my headphones buzz a little. So that's fun. Did I get all of them? Mostly. I think I'm missing one.
Josh Kane said, you're the grounding point for a ground loop.
But what I don't understand is...
Vic said, interesting.
My headphones are not like physically in contact with... There's no metal part that physically touches my ear. Or the rest of the head. Like it's all foam and pads. So it's just weird. I get if there was like a rod sticking out of my headphones and digging into my scalp. I think I'd notice. I've already decided. Okay. You two. Nope. You two.
Vic said, wireless grounding.
Ah, one of those. Oh, I'll tell Electro Boom to debunk it.
Josh Kane said, I take that back if you are using Bluetooth.
I am using Bluetooth. I always use Bluetooth. Bluetooth is love. Bluetooth is life. Oh, hail Bluetooth. The fucking pen broke off again. I'm fucking mad. I'm going to bed. This has all of the points I need.
Drew Meager said, radio interference? Bad ground on the iron?
Honestly, that might be true. Can I just interface with this and can I just USB this? And just put 5 volts here, ground here, and RX, TX, and just woo. Enable pew. Enable pew.
Josh Kane said, that makes more sense.
It would, but I feel like, you know, all of this stuff has to be doing something. Or is this just power filtration? What is this stuff? What's somebody bring up Google? What's a JWDJ 2T7G? There's 3 of those. Oh, this one. I feel like this is going to be an important one. This one looks quite important. Real tech.
Maximum Bombastic said, hey babes.
God.
I missed Wednesday's stream because it was on Tuesday lol.
What? We don't have a Wednesday stream. We have a Tuesday. Wait. Don't fuck with me right now. Have I been streaming on the wrong days? Oh my fuck. I thought it was on Tuesdays. I've been streaming on Tuesdays for weeks.
Valtsu said, ha. Maximum Bombastic said, oh. Have I been using an outdated flyer?
No, it seems that I am not familiar with my marketing material.
Valtsu said, you should just continue. Vic said, LOL.
Well, tomorrow's a Twitch stream day.
Elmas Guzman said, need a calendar update.
Yeah, I have low hopes in getting this to work. With my current skill set. And I'm tired. It's bedtime.
Maximum Bombastic said, haha. I'm on vacation. I'm stuck in a motel because rain. Josh Kane said, calendar reminders. Vic said, literally grasping my inhaler because I am laughing that much.
I'm glad somebody's enjoying it. I think I'm gonna leave this for today. Because I'm losing my mind. And I want to punch things. I will continue this on tomorrow's Twitch live stream, starting at 3 p.m, where I will be more awake and hopefully actually finish this and maybe even make it work. That's the worst thing about this, I think, that I can't motivate myself to fully send it and do it, is the fact that I actually have no clue if it works still. Because currently I don't
Maximum
think it
Bombastic
does
said,
anymore.
just change the flyer. I think it's easier.
Yeah, I will do. Or I start a mailing list. Another way to tell you all to subscribe to my Patreon. I'm kidding, I'm absolutely not doing a mailing list. That sounds like... no.
Tom B said, when you try again start with the green PCB, and look at the traces as you don't need to connect every pin.
Yeah, I kind of get that. I think when I do this again tomorrow on Twitch instead of YouTube, I'm probably gonna try to do one wire here, one wire there, one wire here, one wire there, so that I actually know where they're going. And in the meanwhile, I will leave those there. Yeah, I really wish I had a way of knowing if it still works. Because I don't know if I broke it. See, I'm definitely crazy because I'm looking at it now and I'm like, can't be that hard. It's gotta be doable. Does this actually not go anywhere? Does this part just go here?
Josh Kane said, what's the model of the thing to see if your tomorrow's stream can help with a pin out?
This is a top-down TC100. Yeah, no, that's awful. It's a top-down TC001. See, I'm pretty sure it's like this. So I think the wires go from there to there. So if this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's ground right there. So that would work with these two being ground on this side. So yeah, I think just going woot, 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 and then woot, and woot. So we already know that these two here are the data. This is ground. One of these is plus 5 volts. I want to say this one. And then this one, even though it doesn't seem like it's connected to, well, this one isn't connected to anything here because it just leads to 2 empty pads. This one's connected to a 5k resistor, and that's the only thing it's connected to. So I think at bare minimum we need ground, data, whatever this guy is, and 5 volts. And then hopefully that's enough for it to dink, so we know that it works. Now, hold on, I'm going to turn this light off. It's the bluest light ever. Oh, it's very atmospheric now. Why does my eye hurt?
Vic said, sounds about right. Valtsu said, bye-bye.
Goodbye. Enjoy your night.
Vic said, Bubi.
Max, how bad is the rain on your holiday? Is your vacation ruined again?
Maximum Bombastic said, it should be better tomorrow. Hopefully.
Do you not cycle in the rain? I thought you would have been a hardcore cyclist, like any day, any weather.
Maximum Bombastic said, I also lost 2 days because the airline lost my bike and gear.
Oh shit. They send it far away.
Vic said, where you at?
Newcastle? Oh, do you mean Pyro? No, not Pyro. Max. God damn it, too many names. Mellow's brain cannot comprehend the amount of people he knows.
Maximum Bombastic said, I'm in Andalusia near Baza, planning on cycling the Sierra de Baza. I started in Granada and then did a loop in the Goraf Desert. All mostly off-road. Vic said, noise.
Oh, fuck you. Tinning these wires is fucking impossible. Why the fuck are you honking this time of day?
Vic said, beep. Vic said, honk. Josh Kane said, someone's car is horny.
How the fuck do professionals do this day in, day out?
YTFP Chris said, back from lunch, how goes the artwork?
I wanna die. Which I think means I'm in my blue period.
Maximum Bombastic said, I can't hear any of the background noise because the ceiling fans at the motel are so loud and there's a cartoon on the TV behind me lol. Vic said, one by one.
Have you considered playing the live stream on the TV in the hotel? They don't have to watch the cartoons, they can just watch the Metal Labs live stream. They can watch a man physically and mentally break down in front of them. What's more fun than that? Oh my god, Blue Tack, you are so not helping.
Pyro said, wait, that is not enameled wire right?
It is.
Vic said, over to our sponsor better, never mind.
Better never mind.
Vic said, I hope not at Pyro.
It's not, this is like coated wire, I forget what it's called. It's got a coating on it so that they don't conduct. Like motor wire.
Pyro said, I hope so, else of is shorting like shat. Vic said, coding yeah sure.
As you can see, the wire is the least of my problems. Yeah, it's trying. There it goes.
Drew Meager said, is enamel wire.
Oh my. The fuck? Why did my desk go down and then buck up? This wire is so fucking annoying to deal with. It's just it's just so fucking bent. Where you think it's straight, you try to push it into the blob, but it isn't. That's definitely not a mistake, doing this one before the other one. Everything at this scale.
Pyra has said, TDS broke.
No, it didn't. Still going. Oh, shit. It did. Why? My TDS broke.
OBTW, I got a chance to make a clear PCB for a client. Aim height is on a stream control. Oh no, it broke. Oh no. The table. It's broken. More flux. Broke the TDS, it seems.
So TDS is running. Those are there are the errors. Pyro, I believe our code has a bug. It did not jump over to the backup.
Pyra has said, send me the errors, I will fix later.
It's not an error. It's just it just didn't jump over to I had to think about how the fuck you're the only person who can talk to me right now. Um, God damn it. Yeah, I know it's Twitch chat. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna
Pyra
put
has
them.
said, it's magic.
Pyro has a secret backend into my computer. No, I'm just gonna put the backup key as the main key, and deal with the repercussions of this later.
Pyra has said, I am in the same room.
That would be funny. What? Okay, we are back up. Cool. Um, transparent PCB, tell me more.
Pyro said, cool.
Cool indeed.
Vic said, back up.
Back up it is. For now. We've got another 3 hours. Oh, God damn you all. For those who asked, the desk is Patreon exclusive. If you want to move it up and down, or play with the bubbles, or the other things that aren't online yet, but will be one day. I don't have those listed in the description anymore, do I? I think they've been gone for so long that I've removed them.
Pyro said, nope.
I'll put them back for the next stream. Well, goodbye that wire that I spent fuck tons of time trying to put in.
Pyro said, I will remind you. Maximum Bombastic said, you need an assistant to get all that shit organized.
I don't get paid enough to have an assistant. You think if I had assistant... Did I fucking break... Okay, fantastic. I think if I had an assistant money, I would be bothering trying to fix a 200 quid camera.
Maximum Bombastic said, hire an intern.
We don't...
Josh Kane said, or a willing friend.
Well, nobody replied to my cake offer.
Pyro said, if I lived closer,
video.
I would have been that assistant. To help with all the stream shit.
It used to be Joseph, but now Joseph lives 5 hours away.
Pyro said, sad.
Sad. Oh, by the way, we're kind of starting to make plans for SMRRF 2026.
Pyro said, sound_sad bro.
Pyro, do you want to come to SMRRF 2026? It's the big 3D printing convention. So far, it's looking like it's going to be me, Joseph, and Get Lifty.
Pyro said, when is it?
I want to say March, but I don't.
Maximum Bombastic said, Smooth.
God, I fucking hate this soldering bit. I fucking hate doing tiny ass fucking soldering. It all fucking sucks.
Pyro said, if I can get some days off, I will absolutely want to go. Vic said, salute. Maximum Bombastic said, let's build a hot plate type thing.
I don't think that would help me because there are components on both sides.
Pyro said, hot air. Vic said, or a laser soldering machine.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All of those are extremely out of my budget. You guys have such expensive ideas.
Pyro said, or a small tip that is not sanded down. Vic said, plus D. I missed the D.
I'm not allowed to do that on the stream anymore.
YTFP Chris said, or dynamite. Maximum Bombastic said, maybe you could build one out of one of those disco laser machines. Josh Kane said, this is why we are makers. Pyro said, lovely people, I will have to go. Enjoy the rest of the evening/day.
Goodbye, Pyro. Have fun sleeping in your bed.
Vic said, ciao. Maximum Bombastic said, bye bye, sleep well.
Can I steal your clippers?
My what?
Clippers.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Sorry, I wasn't sure what is in frame, what is not in frame.
It's all dark. I'm minutes away from giving up and seconds away from crying my eyes out. Which one would you like to be here for?
I'm not gonna comment. Is there any way I can help?
Yeah. You want to try some micro soldering?
Actually, I probably could. Because it's fine motor skills.
I'm with practice, yes.
You don't want to risk it in this point.
I don't think it matters, honestly. I think I've done enough damage. I told myself I was going to quit and then go to bed, but then I realized that instead of doing 20 wires, I only needed to do 10. And that seemed more manageable. And now I'm regretting that decision. But I turned off the big blue light because I thought, at the very least, no more big light. For some reason, people are still here.
Have you tried being upbeat?
Chat, have I tried being upbeat?
Your grumbliness also makes me want to leave. Who's in chat?
Pyro just left. Max is here, but he's on holiday.
Hey, Max.
So he's only half listening.
Well, he's having a break.
How dare he? His cycling adventure was slowed down by terrible aeroplane management.
Oh, shoot.
And
so
Leon
weather.
said, "We are here
Is
for
this
moral
holiday
support."
another
Winky
cycle
face.
through France?
He's cycling through something else this time.
You don't remember what?
No, because it wasn't a memorable place. Like name-wise.
Oh, like a harder name to remember.
Something with M.
That does not narrow it down much.
I want to say Madagascar, but I feel like that's too exotic.
I would have said Moldova, which is like south of Europe. A lot of farmland. A lot of farmland.
Maximum Bombastic said, Andalusia, Spain.
Andalusia, Spain.
Sorry?
Andalusia, Spain.
Vic said, and I am also here hoping for success but enjoying the process.
And others are here for moral support and to enjoy the process. I am in pain. I am sleepy.
Why did you rest up and then come back to it?
Because
Stubborn.
yeah.
And you want to win in the game.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Okay, so there's like 3 options here. Continue.
Uh-huh.
Be grumpy.
Uh-huh.
Everyone has to listen to your grumpies.
I'm not grumpy. Chat, am I grumpy?
Monotone. How else do I phrase not happy?
Oh, I never said I wasn't happy.
Oh, I wasn't saying you weren't happy. I'm saying the vibe was.
I'd rather this than stocking shelves in Waitrose again.
Depends what child.
Good point.
Cereals anytime. I love the satisfaction of cereals. Fridges or freezers? No. That's not our food conversation.
No, that's why we had sugar. That man did frozen every night. I have no idea how.
His poor hands. He's gonna have arthritis in his hands. But they don't tell you that. Obviously. If anything needs warming, it's restocking.
Drew
his
Meager said,
fridges.
I don't mind the grumpy, not that you are.
Anyway.
Apparently they don't mind the grumpy, not that I am.
Okay. So yeah, that was one of the options in my perspective and opinion. The second option is sleeping and coming back to tomorrow, or I could give it a shot.
I wouldn't mind you giving it a shot. It's my only thing is there's quite a lot of mess already here.
So I'd have to learn what mess is okay mess and what is bad mess.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Which is a good place to practice. How do I not smell solder fumes?
It's a good question. Probably because it's all just dry by this point.
Maybe that's why. I could have sat at my desk and this is sort of be down here with a goblin.
Do I have thinner solder? I don't think I do, but let me. I need this now. Oh, apparently this whole time I've been doing live streams on the wrong days.
But you had votes multiple times for this.
Well, my Twitch live streams, I said I do them on Tuesday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out on the poster I we're back. So every so often my computer just decides to have a kernel panic and crash. I don't know why. I think it's something to do with my GPU drivers. Oh, my text-to-speech is unknown. But I've updated my GPU drivers and I've updated everything else, and nothing seems to help the every so often crash.
It still does that.
Yes,
Shit.
but less often.
Okay, that is a plus.
It used to be a power supply issue, and it used to happen more often. But then we got a new power supply, and now it happens less often. But it still sometimes happens. Fan clog, thermal issue? No, nothing like that. I've pushed this graphics cards to quite high temperatures before, so it's not that. And all the fans are working.
Vic said, if I would have to list all my kernel panics. I mean, over to our sponsor.
Okay, so...
Can I have something to screw around on first? A bit like
yeah,
having,
sure.
like, doodle paper next to what you're actually drawing.
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Yummy solder fumes before bed.
Nom nom nom. Eat up. It's your favorite. Poison!
YTFP Chris said, my only kernel panic is when popcorn falls into the seat cushion of the couch.
So,
That's a lot bigger.
the wire isn't.
Okay.
This is the wire.
How curly is it?
It's not.
Okay, that's cool.
So, you kind of have to prep
This
the.
is not on, is it, right, currently?
That one is, yeah, but you're not in frame for it.
Mhm.
Quick, pyro bubbles.
Oh, please don't. Why would you do that?
Um,
Why did you burn the end?
so the whole wire has like a very thin coating on it, so
Mhm.
that you can have multiple of them next to each other and they don't short out.
Mm-hmm.
But the coating is all along the wire, so it's kind of like ripping off that like normal
The
wire.
sheathing, yeah.
The
The rubbery.
yeah, but it's trickier on this because it's kind of more annoying. So
Can you see it coming off? Like the difference between it on and off?
yes, um,
No, only slightly.
only,
Unless that's what you've soldered it and it's now dark.
kinda do it with solder like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find the focus. There it is.
Just give a little kiss.
So that's kind of. That's it.
I can't see them.
You can come on this side.
Okay.
So
Give a little kiss.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that I would say is good,
Mm-hmm.
and then that has to like attach to one of these.
Oh.
Except except when what we're actually doing is
Is a small
attaching it
version.
to like one of these.
Okay. So,
Um.
can I see how small it is in my hand? Not the
Sure.
thing.
No, you can go for it.
Because first of all, microscope might screw me over because like I'm not used to using that.
Mm.
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty.
So, are you connecting it to the bit that's on the board or the raised platform?
It doesn't fully matter because that's not what we're actually connecting it to, but you can just connect it to any of those as practice.
Okay. So what is, for reference, what are you actually working on? So just 5 of those.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
When yeah, it's very different next to my thumb.
Mm. Yeah, it's way smaller than a grain of rice.
I would say a fuck no.
Tempting.
If it cost extra to have this service done, I would have paid it.
It's about 215 quid for a new camera.
For 215 quid, I'd try it. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Also, do be careful, those wires and joints are very fragile. What'd you do?
Spicy.
Spicy?
Yeah, something in my pinky finger.
Did you stab yourself with something?
I don't know. It was like a, splinter.
Yeah.
Something splintered.
I mean,
my
this wire is
pinky.
very small, so the wire that I'm trying to do right now
Mhm.
is this little shit,
Mhm.
and this little shit needs to go next to
The middle
this little shit. Yeah, the middle one there.
YTFP Chris said, kiss it make it better.
Right, you need a
Kiss
small.
it, make it better.
Kiss it. You need a smaller soldering iron, don't you? This is this is bigger than that. Look at
Yes
that.
and no. I can give you a smaller one, but
It'd be harder to coat the
it's
copper. Is this copper? Metal product.
solder.
Not
It's
solder,
just more annoying to
this.
It doesn't conduct heat quite as well.
Ah, so it's gonna get sticking and
Kinda.
that's annoying. These are so much sharper. I inhaled fumes.
Also, be careful. It is 300 degrees. Yep, that's hot glue. And now you have to dip it into the back. into the back.
Oh, could you lower the desk slightly?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's fine. That's fine. That's too slow. too low. Yeah, now I'm hunching. It was only just like a little smidge. That's fine. It smidges three jumps.
105 to 105
What's in the back one? Is this wet?
sponge.
Is it wet sponge? 'Cause
No,
this is dry
sponge.
So
They're both dry sponge.
So what's wrong with the front sponge?
There's nothing wrong with it. I just haven't soaked it.
I think that's enough water.
It's really not.
Oh,
There. Now the sponge is wet.
it's a big sponge. Getting completely distracted. So this, where's the end of this? First, this needs stripping.
Well, you can try doing that one that I've already stripped and is ready to go.
This one, what, the one you've been fucking around with, and it's
Yeah.
probably really bent.
Yeah.
Do you have some of these? Yeah. How far across has this been stripped? Because I still can't see the visual difference.
A very tiny amount, but a very tiny amount is all you need.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are gonna need like a tiny bit of solder on that bit there.
Vic said,
because there isn't
I find
any.
this wildly entertaining.
Very distracting, so.
Vac finds this wildly entertaining.
Sorry, which bit?
The one we're
What
trying to
did you
solder
just
to,
put?
so the one, this one, we're trying to,
Yeah.
we need a tiny bit of solder on it because currently it looks
So
like
you-
there's
you
none
got-
on it.
Bloop on both ends and try and get to it in time. And with it being tiny, it's going to cool down fast.
You don't have to speed run it. No,
no,
you can
I'm
just
just saying
do.
that's probably what would happen.
You can do.
Forgiveness, I probably won't do it under the microscope because that's. Yeah, it's disorientating. Can I actually wink this towards me instead? Like,
Yeah, but then they won't be able to see.
well, this is like your second person view.
Yeah, this is kind of my job.
Well, I'm currently doing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna like you won't get out of frame unless like I can move my head under here, like. Oh yeah, that works. Go pick a bit of blue cat. I feel like there's so much pressure now for a miracle.
There is. Jimmy has taken the approach of I can't even fucking show you it.
Sorry. That's what happens when I record stuff too. Like, it's always out of frame because my brain's like, nah, I've got to be gremlin up in it. There's so much, like, extra solder on this too. Like, these little bits of riffraff.
Me trying to get any
Sorry.
form of
I'm
shot.
so sorry. My eyeballs.
Doesn't hope that I'm moving this whole thing around.
Wait. I take it back. The desk was a good height where it was before. Because I keep punching. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe I am the broken thing. Why don't you stick?
Exactly. That's why I don't like
You
that
don't
one.
Stick your.
It won't. It's just that annoying. That's why I don't like the pointy one.
This is like the perfect size though. Okay,
Yeah,
it could be
but
smaller,
yeah, the solder doesn't want to stick to it though.
I've just made a ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bitch.
So why do you still have this bit?
Sorry?
Why do you still have this tool if it's not like doing the job?
Because it might do the job for a different thing.
Or like making holes in plastic.
Yeah. For example.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think you're
ain't
gonna do it that
works.
way.
It's a shame because that giant tool ain't gonna be it.
Hmm. And
It won't even shiv into the giant blob.
yep.
Which is the bit, yeah, no, this ain't the mission for this tool blob.
I used to have the tiniest amount of like thin solder left, and I think I still have it somewhere. Question is where that somewhere is.
So what's up this tool? It's got a giant blob. It's news to me.
I found it.
Yeah, so how could you make the tip of this more adhesive?
You can't.
Oh, so you just have to replace the tip with something fresh.
Kinda.
Tom B said, best of luck, but it's bedtime for me.
Oh. Ah, no worries. See you.
Who's leaving?
Tom B.
Another Tom.
Another Tom B. I think it might actually be the same size as that one. It is. Okay, well, never mind. I thought it was going to be thinner.
Do you have any other 20 nib tools? Any
What
of
do you mean?
these?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How do I safely remove this?
So.
Ah, let's kind of fuck it and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's why I kind of had that one, because that one was like the smallest of the ones that still lets you stick it on.
Don't make a hole in my water bottle, please.
Fine.
Anything more pointy? I know you like that one. This is not hot in any form, is it?
No. Just the one that I just put back.
Yeah, what's up with either of these?
Nothing.
No, I'd use this one.
Sure.
Is this gonna fuck my hand up if I just shove it in
No,
like that?
shoving it. No, you're good. It's not going to heat up that quickly. It's going to heat up quickly, but you'll know about it.
That's all?
Yeah. It's heating up.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
Yes, it is.
If I melt the blue tack, does it get all sticky?
Yes.
Okay. It's not worth breaking in.
Hello, Drew. Welcome to the server.
Oh, one of my lecturers was called Drew.
Oh.
Yeah. Really neat guy. Oh my gosh,
Here's the
it's gonna take
To warm back up.
Yeah, look, it ain't melting anything. Ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, the tips are very... I mean, I can raise the temperature, which would technically give the tips more time. Sorry, can I...
But it would burn it faster?
It gonna be harder.
Oh, it's fine as long as I'm holding it properly.
I only gave myself 3 weeks to make.
I completely forgot about that. I can't even get to the stage of picking up the solder.
You are also trying to do it on a giant heatsink.
Oh.
Wow, it's 9:30 already, Jesus.
Yep. That's going to be so messy. I imagine you can get smaller solder.
Mm-hmm. Well, you usually wouldn't be soldering this by hand, this small. Usually this is a pick and place machine kind of thing.
Mm.
Maximum Bombastic said, I have one of those little tubs with an etching solution to refresh soldering tips. Kinda looks like a lip balm tub. The fumes smell horrible though.
Are those actually any useful? I've not looked into how to properly take care of my tips.
I'm going to end up with one blob connecting 2 of these.
Well, try not to.
Mm.
Get some of the brass wool type stuff. Works even with higher temperature points, and lasts a long time. If you don't have that, a sponge, not made of plastic like stuff, with some water will also work, but because it causes your point to cool down quickly it's less good. A fake the opposite is true, the flux impregnated brass wool is the best, a wet sponge causes much more thermal shock to the tips shortening their life.
Is there a way to test, like, each of these?
Whether they're connected. You give them a
Vic
tiny
said,
tug.
look at them doing it.
Oh. How do you use this properly? Because this is like a finger ache.
What do you need that for?
Removing the chunk of solder.
Oh, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work for you. At this scale, no. At this scale, you just kind of push it off the board. Nick, where is it?
Well, it seems like they're kind of touching.
No, fuck. Where am I looking? Jeez.
Yeah, it seems like the third and fourth one are touching.
I'm probably gonna call this quits for today because I'm getting tired.
And it's very fumy, so I'm opening more windows.
Yeah, this is gonna be a done deal for today. Yeah, I'm calling it for today. I will try again on tomorrow's Twitch stream, but I already have low hopes. Anywho, thanks for sticking around. This was the least productive of my streams yet. Thank you.